Listen here. Ghana Talks Radio. Ghana Talks Radio. Ghana Talks Radio.
Yeah.
Ecstatic made it.
Yeah. Nobody feeling the way I'm feeling tonight. Yeah. And I have the hope that things will be alright. Yeah. So we're feeling irate as we hustle all day long. We are hoping, say that one day things go better. Jale, oh, jale, here we go. When the things go harder, stronger than Umaga, brother know they.
A lovely good morning to our lovely listeners.
When the things go harder, we go stronger than Umaga.
Y'all are singing a new face today. The name is Rasala Baby. I'm here with DJ Rock, of course, the only rock without a C, and the only Ras without dreadlocks. So this is kind of new, a snippet of the Cubicle show. Of course, my boss Lancer will be here, but for now, I'm just taking the biggest seats. And I can't wait to share with you what we have today. So stick and stay with us. This is the Cubicle show with your girl Ras Ella Baby. And of course, I have some amazing personalities who will be joining me on the show. The likes of Adingo and Wisdom. These are prominent people and men. Now, men, I can't wait for you guys to hear them speak. And of course, we'll be talking about the NDC primaries that happened over the weekend. I mean, it's all over. It's all over social media. And who is winning what, and who won what, and who lost what. We'll be back right after this. Stay tuned. Stick and stay.
Here we go again. When the things go harder, stronger than Umaga, brother know they quiver, we go smack up like Undertaker. When the things go harder, we go stronger than Umaga, yeah. Oh, we go smack up Undertaker. Jale, oh, jale, here we go again.
Someone yanda wa unkum adu morning to inside be chame kra me som sikane kwaku flick ni. Keep watching Ghana Talks Radio. Gang pow. So I'm in love with my bestie and I don't know what to do. Edinia ABOCHI and you're listening to Ghana Talks Radio. Stay tuned. Hallelujah.
I'm Miriam Holasi Tojago, Miss Ghana 2022, and this is Ghana Talks Radio. Keep listening.
Hi, my name is Dapper Jaden, and keep on listening to Ghana Talks Radio.
Hey, what up, people? This is Camilo, aka Mr. Grind on Stop, aka Top Boy, and this is Ghana Talks Radio. Peace and love. Keep it locked. Love.
It's your boy Malcolm Nuna, and you are watching Ghana Talks Radio. Do not touch the dial or your finger gonna get burnt. Nuna, say.
Hey, what's up? My name is Jay Foley. Yes, and you're live on Ghana Talks Radio. That's what's up, yeah?
Ghana Talks Radio. It was okay. I'm now about to be a sharp. Zion first says so. What's Ghana Talks Radio?
Ghana Talks Radio. Ghana Talks Radio. This is big.
More music.
Ghana Talks Radio. Ghana Talks Radio. This is big. This is big.
Feeling the way I'm feeling tonight, yeah. And I have the hope that things.
Okay, welcome back from the short break. And of course, like I said, I'm here with DJ Rock, the only rock without a C. And this is Ras Ella Baby, the newest face in the studio. And of course, I'm here with my able guest in the person of Adingo Dennis. And of course, I have Adingo and Wisdom. Adingo,
Yeah, hello.
please, are you on? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey, Charlie, it's been a while. School days.
Charlie, we did.
How is it? How is it, my brother?
We are available. Just that, as you all are aware, the economy is not in good shape, so we are all struggling. Apart from that, I think we are fine.
We thank God. And Wisdom, what's up, my guy?
Ralph.
Yes, what's up?
Good morning to you and your charity listeners.
Good morning.
We are trying to manage because the mess in the system alone can even hinder you for years.
I tell you.
So we are trying to catch up.
All right. We all know the NDC primaries that happened over the weekend. That was on 14th May. And there are interesting things that happened. And you being, especially Adingo, you being one of the prominent people that I know way back from university days, your political, activities. I said, no, this one, I have to bring my bosses on, for you to brief us on basically the primaries that happened over the weekend, who won what and who lost what. I mean, we have some data, but, you being in the party, you'll be able to give us more. So please, you have the platform, Adingo. Give us details of the primaries that happened over the weekend.
All right. Thank you very much, Ella. Let me officially extend my greetings to you and your producers and your listeners. And let me applaud you for how far you've come. Since we met at university days, I realized you are someone you don't give up. Yeah. And I'm glad to see you at this level.
Yeah.
I hope that the good Lord will continue to bless and uplift you.
Inshallah.
On the issue of our primaries, I think by and large it was very successful yesterday. Mm-hmm. Prior to yesterday, we had some few issues with respect to one of the presidential aspirants filing an injunction.
Okay.
And later he withdrew the case from court, but we had an aspirant too at Adenta who filed another, but he also later withdrew the suit. So the road was paved, except to say that before Tuesday, the EC Electoral Commission has indicated to that effect that the EC is not going to supervise the elections because of the suit. Mm. That is something that I disagreed with the EC at the time, because we all know that once you file a case, okay, it doesn't automatically mean that you win the case. In a can court
no crap.
So if someone files a case, that is not enough basis for the EC to withdraw. The EC should have waited for the injunction to be granted before. Then you can see that there is an injunction on your elections, so I cannot supervise it. But where the case has not even been heard and the EC jumps into conclusion, I think it was a bad PR for the EC, because we all know that the EC and the NDC for some time now has not been in a good shape, and they are not the best of parties as far as our electoral system is concerned. Okay. And so that was a worry. But later on, after the cases was reviewed, they came on board. And yesterday we had a successful election across the country. It was obvious that H.E. John Dramani Mahama would have won massively. It was obvious before the elections. And it manifested. 98.01% is a good signal, and we thank the delegates across the country for imposing that enormous responsibility on John Dramani Mahama. We hope and pray that by 2024 we will be able to win back the presidential seat for NDC, and we will save our country, Ghana. For the MPs, so far I think we about 16 or 17 lost their seats. Okay. Which is normal, which is expected, because the scorecard of every MP is when the elections is due. That is when the people on the grounds will ascertain your work, what you did good and what you did wrong.
Okay, so just to chip in, with those who lost their seats, does it have to do with them not really living to the expectation of their people? That is why they lost the seats, or something different happened? Because I believe that if you are the one sitting on the seat and actually you are the MP, you should have the opportunity to be able to serve your people and retain the seats.
Well, with respect to that, it is constituency specific.
Okay.
There are some constituencies they think that the MP has served for a long time, and for that matter, he or she should make way. For example, Sanerigu, where we know ABF is any war, lost. There was a strong opposition to him because right from he has been in parliament for 3 consecutive times. That is 12 years.
Yes.
But his votes in the general elections continued to decrease massively. And so the people thought that he was becoming unpopular within the constituency. And so they need to change to re-energize the base. There are some also that they think that the MPs have not left to expectations. They couldn't work to their satisfaction. And so they had to change. There are some also, maybe their relations with the constituents, they don't go to funerals, they don't assist in school fees and all that, even though that is not the work of an MP. But we know that within our society, that has been the norm. And so if you have somebody who doesn't visit a constituency and you don't assist your constituency, it will be a factor. And then another factor is when we check those who lost, majority of them, I think about 14 or 15 of them, are not vocal. They are not people you hear them speak. So these days, the people are becoming enlightened. They know that as an MP, your first work is to legislate.
Yes.
You do laws and give us laws. Apart from that, you should be able to fight on behalf of your constituents. Speak for them on the floor. Be vocal on radio and TV. Let's hear you. So when you look at the 17 who lost, apart from ABF Hussein and maybe Eddie Bawa, the rest, almost 13 or 14 of them, are not vocal. They are not people even knew that they were in parliament. They are people who are not vocal and all that. So all these things might have played a role. But I think that ultimately the will of God is the will of the people. And so when the people decide, it is taken as so that is the wish of God. And so we can only wish them well. And pray. Maybe some will try to come back later. Then we see.
Okay, thank you so much, Adingo. Wisdom, what do you have to say? You guys are the
Hello,
yes, dear. Let's hear from you.
Good morning once again to your
Good
cherished
morning.
listeners. Yes, our Congress, I would say it was very successful. It was very successful as compared to the previous ones we had. You can't say because of maybe one or two issues at one constituency or some of the police stations or some of the constituencies, you will say it wasn't successful, but it was to rate it from within the 100%, I would say we had more than 90%, and that is very massive. Now, I'll even use Bosonche constituency, for example. You see, the executives, some of them, and I'll say most of them, they had these issues with some of the aspirants, because some of the chairman, some of the organizers, they were having their own candidates that they were managing. And you are going at the end of the day, you don't know who's going to win. So if you take side, and at the end of the day, your favorite did not win, how are you going to cope with the other? So most of them, because if you come to Bosonche, for instance, the chairman was there with his own candidates that he was, in a way, I would say managing.
Okay.
And the treatment wasn't fair. You see, so for me, some of the chairman or the executives at the constituencies, I think going forward, they have to advise themselves in taking decisions.
Okay.
Because most of them, looking at the treatment that they were giving to some of the aspirants, wasn't the best. Wasn't the best at all. And at a point, you see, when you start something and you don't end it well, at the end of the day, you lose the touch with the grassroots in the constituency. In the constituency, you lose touch. As my brother Adingo was saying that some of the incumbents lost their seats.
Yes.
It was glaring that they lost touch with their constituency, the grassroots. And this time around, it is the youth who are bringing you to power. So if you ignore them, if you neglect them in one way, don't forget that the next 4 years you will come back and you will need same people to come and work for you.
Yes.
So the moment you lose that contact with them, they will feel that, oh, once you've ignored me, you've done this, you've done that. And most of them, once you become the MP or once you become a leader, the people down there, they don't know whether you are busy or not. So when they call, when they need you at a point and you don't attend to them, they go, say a tomorrow no cry no. The friend no cry if you're on Friday.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is yes, and seriously, this election it manifested, and you will see most of the constituencies they voted based on the people that they know, the people that they can easily go to, attend to. I mean, they can communicate, they can share their problems with. That's what happened in most of our constituencies.
Okay.
Apart from this, one or two problems, and I think this election has given us the light that our MPs shouldn't relax when the power is given to them.
Yes.
Yeah, they shouldn't relax at all. Because if you go there, when they take you there and you don't do what the people ask you to go and do. Because let me quickly go to Asawasi, for instance.
Okay.
Asawasi, it was divided. And it was the youth.
Yes.
Some of the youth were saying that Muntaka is not performing. Muntaka has betrayed them in one way. Yes.
It was online.
And they wanted Masaudu. Personally, I vowed that Muntaka is going to win that seat. Yes, because and if we had made a mistake as a party to change Muntaka, that seat was shrink. That particular seat. And it is not about longevity or something, but that as a one seat. So sometimes our leaders, when they get the power, they should, come back to say hello to those who gave them the power.
Thank you. All right, there's one aspect, one thing that happened. I just want to have a clarification, and this goes to the both of you. With Ayawaso West, Frederick and Dumelo, from what I saw online is that that particular constitution has been postponed. Has it been really postponed, or the voting actually went on? And if it went on, who won that seat? So, David, can you give us some insight on that, please? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, please. Adingo.
Yeah, Ella.
Yes, so I was asking that with what happened at Ayawaso West, it came out that their sector, their constitution has been postponed. That has to do with Frederick and Dumelo. I want to know if actually it was postponed or it actually went on.
Yes, that particular constituency was postponed because of few issues. For strategic reasons, the party decides when to hold a specific election. So we have 275 constituencies in Ghana, but I think that we had elections in about 247. The remaining ones, because of one or two issues there, the party decided for strategic reasons. And some constituencies too also need specific attention.
Okay.
So in order to get them those attentions, the party decided that those constituencies should be put on hold for a while now. So it's just a matter of time. I'm sure that by end of year is season far, the primaries will be held there.
For those constituencies that were okay.
Those outstanding constituencies. It's normal within every party.
Okay.
I'm sure because of strategic reasons. Yeah.
All right.
Ras.
Yes, yeah.
Wait, I also I have been reading numerous, articles on that, and people are saying there's this problem with Dumelo and
because that's my thinking now. That's my thinking, Frederick.
Oh no, Ras.
Yeah.
If the other people if they want to know, they should come down so that we tell them the issues. Not
So tell us, our listeners are listening, because it's like there's so much bad blood between Frederick and Dumelo. We actually can't tell what's actually going on between the two.
Hello, I think that I can't hear you well. There's noise.
Hello.
Adingo, please, if you're not on, you can mute your side so that we can get some clarity from Wisdom side.
David. Yeah, Wisdom. There's noise at your end, though.
Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so Wisdom.
I was saying,
yeah.
Ras, if our opponent, if they are trying to read meanings, if they are trying to bring their own interpretation to what is happening at Aya also, for us, the NDC, we don't have any problem at Aya also.
Okay.
Yes, we the NDC, we don't have any problem at Aya also. All we know is that Dumelo is contesting, Frederick is contesting, and there's no problem between Dumelo and Frederick. There's no problem. There's no qualms or whatsoever. There's no tension.
You sure? Because from the previous, them being on show based on UTV, you could see that there's some kind of friction between the two.
Oh, you see, in politics, some of these things are normal. Let me because Ras, you follow this game for a very long time.
Yeah, I know, right?
In a way, yes, and don't expect that you are going to see new things. But some of these things is going to happen. But that does not necessarily mean that there is tension between Frederick and Dumelo at Ayawasu. And all I know is that Frederick is contesting and Dumelo is also contesting. So when the time is new, it's due for the party to schedule the election or to conduct the elections at Ayawasu. We will do that for Ayawasu to have their PC for the 2024 election.
Okay. So we'll be taking a short break. When we come back, I want the two of you to give me your clear what shall I say? Your clear say when it comes to now the national cake. We right now we know Mahama is unbeatable when it comes to the NDC primaries. But then can the NDC win in the coming elections on the national level? So we are taking a short break. When we come back, this is what we are going to discuss. So our listeners, they can stay with us. I'm on with Adingo, David, and Wisdom. We'll be right back after this short break. Stick and stay.
We are hoping say that one day things go better. Jale, oh, jale, here we go again. Jale, oh, jale, here we go again. When the things go hard, stronger than
Ghana Talks Radio. Ghana Talks Radio. This is big.
More music.
Ghana Talks Radio. Ghana Talks Radio. This is big. This is big.
Ghana Talks Radio, I wo UK abrochimemu era from Ghana mu ha the sound system which spinning machine papa every amana ne aba begu o Ghana mu ha. It is say we a year, we engagement, we wedding, we birthday party. Political parties are more rally, some way sorry more crusade. So we book carnival or any kind of event. Now we pay spinning machine papa a boy sound in the mu the dia any may come for GTR sounds at the emao. Your live band in so our tones are at the frame ya beat me ababeboa. Ama ujumedia woody and so at me I come up. Yawa enkan pupuni mantemo anya aponchi hotel a hope pepe ena yebutu odi ane se wo befre empanifo e wo 0546960510 GTR sounds emu ode angaza.
Ghana Talks Radio. Ghana Talks Radio. This is big.
Yes. More music.
Ghana Talks Radio. Ghana Talks Radio. This is big. This is big.
Nobody feeling that way I'm feeling tonight, yeah. And I have the hope that things will be alright, yeah. So we're feeling irate as we hustle all day long. We are hoping, say that one day things go better. Jale, oh, jale, here we go again.
Okay, like I said, this is the Cubicle show, and I'm just filling in the biggest shoe. My boss will be back to take over. This is your girl Rasala Baby, and I'm in the studios with my wonderful producer DJ Rock. Like I said, the only rock without a scene, of course, the only ras without dreadlocks.
When the things go harder, we go stronger than no matter.
So, our beautiful listeners, thank you for sticking and staying with us. Today is politics. You know, we are talking about the NDC primaries, and I have my wonderful, wonderful, wonderful guest, Adingo A. David, and of course, Wisdom Yusuf. These men are very controversial way back in school. So we are going to actually, you know, we've briefed on the primaries. Now we are going to talk about, you know, what they think about the main elections that is coming up. So Adingo, I would like to take your view. Now we are now is the NPP and the NDC. After these primaries, what is the party? What are the preparations that the party is putting in place, you know, to make sure that this election is being won by the NDC? Because actually we all know that the country is hard, but you know NPP is too is also trying to play loose guard, you know, when it comes to the election. So your view on that?
Thank you. I'm glad you said we all know that the country is hard, and that is the scorecard of every government. The government tried to win in 2016, promised us heaven, but today we know the difficulty which you are attesting to. So the party as NDC, we are prepared. Once we are done with this phase, the next phase is that we will put our campaign team together, be from the constituency to regional to national, and then we will choose our running mates, and then from there the party will be ready for the 2024 general election.
But can you give us, just to come in, can you give us a gist or something as to who the running mates might be? Because right now it's also a very big question on the minds of people. Because Mahama has come before. So people are then asking that what new is Mahama bringing on board, and who is this running mate that can push the NDC to that level of winning the presidential?
With issues of running mates, even our party constitution gives the president the power to choose. It is only the president or the presidential candidate who has the power and authority to choose who he thinks he is comfortable with and present it to the National Executive Committee and the Functional Executive Committee for approval. And so with respect to issues of the running mate, I would not want to preempt anything except to say that the party will fully support whoever that the presidential candidate will present. And then we are fully going to be behind the person and campaign across the country for the person for victory 2024. With respect to issues that we are saying that what new is Mahama bringing on board, the fact is that in Akan, the good thing is that we have seen the MPP rule, we have seen the NDC rule. What we are going to compare is the rate of the dollar. When we were in power, what was the rate of the dollar?
You just go to use this. You just go to use this dollar issue.
I am saying that what we are going to compare is records.
Okay.
The 2024 elections is basically records. That is why we are saying that we need experience, not experiment. What we are saying is that when we were in power, what was the rate of the dollar? What was a gallon of petrol? A bag of rice, what was the amount? What was the price for a bag of maize? That are the basic issues that affect the ordinary Ghanaian.
Yes.
Today, from campus, we all attended the same university. From today, from campus to Sofala, how much is it? 350 pesos. At our time, how much was it? Those are the petty things that we are going to decide. A ball of kenke, when we were in power, how much was it? Today, how much is it?
Today is 4 cities, 5 cities.
The promises that these people gave us, that they have worked at Bank of Ghana before, they know the money is here, you don't need to borrow, and that they have arrested the CD and locked it up. All those issues, we heard it. One district, one factory, one village, one dam. Those are the things that the Ghanaians are going to look at and vote. Because at the end of the day, when you put your child in school, what you expect is that at the end of every term, he comes home with a report, a terminal report. So that terminal report shows the performance of your child in school. So 2024, Ghanaians are going to prepare a terminal report for the NPP government, Kufuado and Dr. Baumia, His Excellency. That terminal report is going to reflect on their performance as a government. You understand? What they promised us and what they delivered when they came into power. Today, the economy is in tatters. As we speak now, we are even struggling to secure an IMF bailout. A government that said that it will not go to IMF today, it will not go to IMF tomorrow. Today, we are struggling to secure a bailout from the IMF. Today, our economy is one of the worst in our region. You understand? The point I am making is that we are going to vote in 2024 elections based on records. You understand?
Yes.
Based on what you did when you were in power.
Yes.
And so when it comes to that, we believe that our candidate or our party has a better record compared to the MPP. Because when we were in power, things wasn't like this. Today, I'm glad that one because you are voicing out and saying that we all know the country.
I tell you.
And so for 2024, the only thing is that we only have to be vigilant. Once the party is vigilant, because their only option is to bully us like they did in 2020, which we are not going to agree to that. We are well prepared, and we believe in the Ghana Police Service and the Army to secure a very peaceful election in 2024. So for us, we are ready. And the records will speak for themselves. 2024 is a must win. We cannot continue to give our country to a government that do not care, a government that is bloated. And every person, including civil society, are calling for downsizing of the government. And the president says he won't downsize. In fact, he's now adding on appointees. And recently, he appointed a CEO in charge of funerals and mortuaries.
Yes.
Come on, God.
Yes.
Have you heard of this before?
Yes.
And so all these things is clear. Now go for so that when your time is due, you can easily get rid of. So we are optimistic about 2024.
All right. Thank you so much. Wisdom. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Wisdom. So your take too on how well the NDC is prepared to take the NPP boot for boot.
Right.
Yes, yeah.
For me, I won't even waste time on this. You see, the message the NPP is going out with is that Mahama should be changed. NDC should bring a new face. NDC should bring a new face. Every day, NDC should bring a new face. Then they should tell us, why do they want a new face, but not Mahama? And all that they can say is that, Mahama has done this, Mahama has done that. Fine. You are saying, yes, we are in a competition with you. And your opponent is not healthy to compete with you. So why won't you relax, sit your somewhere for the NDC to bring the weak candidate for you to defeat easily? But you are now advising your opponent to bring a new face, for the new face to come and defeat you. Just look at this narrative. It doesn't tally up.
Yeah.
What it means is that the fear is that Mahama is coming. And they should find ways and means to just pollute the people. And listen, Ghanaians are now enlightened. At first, where I teach, the school over there, you will not even hear the name of the school, even on radio. But now, it is not like that again. What it means is that there has been massive development.
Yes.
Right? So now people are enlightened. People can now tell what is good and what is not good. People now understand politics. So for us, we are coming in with Mahama. We are coming in with Mahama with full force. And it is not like us we sat aloof in 2020 for the MPP to do their skirmish to take the seats. No, this time around we are prepared and we are coming in with full force. So the MPP should just get ready for NDC side that is going to give them run for your money.
But
Yes.
don't you think that is because the way I'm seeing this upcoming election 2024 is not going to be an easy battle for the NDC? Or you see that, it's a done job?
Not easy on whose side?
On the party, because looking at it, the MPP too are also, rallying and bringing, they haven't yet done their primary.
You see, the NDC is not worried about MPP.
Okay.
Whoever they are going to elect, we are waiting for the person.
Okay.
If it is Baolaya, we are waiting for Baolaya. If it is Alan Cash, we are waiting for Alan Cash.
Okay.
Because you see, Alan Cash, for instance, sometimes when they mention the name, I'll just sit down and laugh because you can't be part of the executive committee team, or you can't be with the government economic management team. And at the end of the day, when you are falling, you run quickly to resign. That for me, I don't want to be part of them. I have to associate myself from them. You see, you failed already. When you were with them, we didn't do anything. We were not able to do anything. So this time around, you are asking us to give you a whole country. A minister of trade. You promise that you are going to bring us one district, one factory, this and that. Some of the factories, we are, I don't know whether they were giving us one district, one forest. That's what they promised. And we are now witnessing one district, one forest.
Oja. Yes. It's not easy. All right.
So, we are prepared.
I can see that. I think the next time that we are going to do this, I have to find an NPP counterpart because it check like you guys, you just bombard me. Wow.
That's what we wanted.
I think the next time that's what we are going to do so that we can get two parties sharing their view. But before we go,
that's all we wanted.
Before we go, please, Adingo, your last word, and also wisdom, your last word. But let's start with Adingo. Your last word.
Yes. The point I am making is that Ghanaians should look at the products that both parties are going to sell on the market. The MPP is going to bring a product that has failed the country for 8 good years. Whether in Baumia or whether in Alancash or Kennedy, Japan, the question Ghanaians must ask is that what did they do when they had the opportunity for 8 years? What are the things they can point up to? What was the economic fundamentals? It's His Excellency Baumia who said that when the economics are weak, the fundamental will expose you. Is that not what he said? Today, let's ask ourselves, what are the fundamentals? And what are the fundamentals you are talking about? The CD, that is the exchange rate. We look at inflation today. What is inflation? What is the figure for inflation? What is the price for fuel? Those are the basic things. Those are the fundamentals he was talking about. So clearly the fundamentals have exposed them. COVID-19, when COVID-19 came and graciously enough we had funds, how did they spend it? You heard the Auditor General reports pointing out the misconduct and how they chopped the money. And so we are going to vote on 2024 based on records. And it's not about JM, it's not about Baumia, it's not about somebody we've seen before. That is how Yusuf has rightly put it. Because I am coming to have a football match with you. My goalkeeper is no good. And you are telling me to change my goalkeeper. So it should be to your advantage. So keep quiet. Let me use my goalkeeper. Come and score me. So what I can say is that Ghanaians shouldn't lose hope. There is hope in 2024 and there is hope in John Dramani Mahama. As we know him, he will come. He's a nation builder. We will come and build our roads, build us our airports, build us the schools that has been left to rot, and give us a good economy. But that will only come if we go into 2024 polls to queue and vote for John Dramani Mahama and the NDC to come back to power. Today, this afternoon, at 1 p.m., UDS Tamale, John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, will deliver his official acceptance speech. Okay. And I'll urge Ghanaians to watch it and listen to the vision and the dreams this man has for our country, Ghana. Thank you very much, Ella. Wow, that was powerful. Hey, Adingo. Hey, my man. Wisdom, Charlie, your last word.
Right.
Yes, dear.
What was the last time you had light for 24 hours? I want you to answer this question. You see, now the NPP is telling us that they are, you see, the doomsday that they've created. They've given it a new name. Oh, yes. You don't know.
Oh, my brother, this light issue. Oh.
They are now telling us that the doomsday is not doomsday, but it is technical hitches.
Yes, technical hitches. Exactly.
So when you sneeze, the light can go off.
My
Even
guy.
when you sneeze, the light can go off. So this, as my brother rightly said, 2024 is all about records, what you've done. It is not about what you are going to do, because you can't promise us 100 and something hospitals, and we can't even see the lands. They told us we built schools in bush where students cannot use them, but the hospitals, we want to see those that they built in the bush, so that yes, we can go and use them for them. But without that, we are going to base on records. But Ella, before I even end, I'd like to use this opportunity to say my school, just right after Nkari, on the 21st of this month, we are going to have our SRC week. So, yes, people should watch out. The old students out there. Ella,
yes, dear.
You can even pass by.
Oh, I have to pass by this one.
But there is a big school.
Yes,
but there is a big
this
school,
one.
and the SRC week. I'm telling you, from day one to the end. I hope Ella, you are aware of Mado.
Yes.
This is a free advert.
You leave him. I will charge him.
Mado money
my dome monies will be here on the 21st. For,
hey, I'll be there. That's serious morale. Oh, then
yes.
We have to pass through. Ghana Talks Radio will definitely pass through.
Watch out for University Senior High Technical School.
Beautiful, beautiful. So thank you so much, Adingo and Wisdom, for joining us on air. Our lovely listeners really appreciate it, and myself, I'm very grateful for you guys joining us. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back.
When the things go harder, we go stronger than no matter. Yeah, we go smack a man that take a chale, here we go again.
That's so far. Someone in the Waunkum. I don't want to inside the Chame Crami Sum, Sikani Kokuni Flick me. Keep watching Ghana Talks Radio. Gang, pow.
So I'm in love with my bestie, and I don't know what to do. Edinia ABOCHI, and you're listening to Ghana Talks Radio. Stay tuned. Hallelujah.
I'm Miriam Holasi Tojago, Miss Ghana 2022, and this is Ghana Talks Radio. Keep listening.
Hi, my name is Dapper Jaden, and keep on listening to Ghana Talks Radio.
Hey, what up, people? This is Camilo, aka Mr. Grind Don't Stop, aka Top Boy, and this is Ghana Talks Radio. Peace and love. Keep it locked. Love.
It's your boy Malcolm Nuna, and you are watching Ghana Talks Radio. Do not touch the dial or your finger gonna get burnt. Nuna, say.
Hey, what's up? My name is Jay Foley. Yes, and you're live on Ghana Talks Radio. That's what's up, yeah?
Ghana Talks Radio. I was okay. I'm an hour about here. Yeah, sharp. Zion first says so. What's Ghana Talks Radio?
One more what when I'm just saying, it's like dead. It's like dead. Keep listening. Ghana Talks Radio. Keep it locked. Aye. It's like dead. I don't know. Radio no more kasana muti. Yes, TV. Yeah. If you are not home, don't go watch the station. The station is Ghana Talk Radio. I just confirm it, but don't forget to add with find fun to the.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy DJ Breezy. Keep watching Ghana Talks Radio.
Hi, my name is Parents Music, and keep on listening to Ghana Talks Radio. Beautiful.
Ghana Talks Radio. Ghana Talks Radio. This is big.
Yes. More music.
Ghana Talks Radio. Ghana Talks Radio. This is big. This is big.
Welcome back. This is the Cubicle show, where we discussed about the NDC primaries with my beautiful and awesome guests, Adingo David and Wisdom. Charlie, you can see that our NDC brothers, they are poised for 2024. But I think next time on the show, we have to get an NDC and an MPP. So I didn't go. We will see how facts can really prove this. I mean, there were also instances that people were, misbehaved. I mean, it's normal when it comes to elections. Somebody is in the studio doing me like this, but it's true. It's normal when it comes to elections. I mean, this misconduct, it happens everywhere. But man, I ask myself that when you follow this politician and you do these things, you're just ruining your future. If one day a big company wants to fake you on NGO or something, your video is out there, internet doesn't forget. I mean, just go and do these things and you are all over. I mean, you are on social media. Charlie, eno ataba. Tenefie. Just go and vote and go your way. That'll be all. We are praying for a free and fair elections 2024. Now me I know say some brothers be one must say be imagine. Them go follow these politicians. Them go mess up again. Them go arrest them. Them go feel beat some too. But I beg, let's stay safe out there. MPP ni NDC, but at the end of the day, we are all humans. Humanity and eba. Into a ceremony. The youth, yani you see. So come 2024, yem conduct here na saa nneɛma we no make it not happen again. Make this year election. Those say tension won't because 2024 election is already no tension won't. Tiesre say yebema bibia adedi na bibia atotoye. And also Adingo said something that caught my mind about the security system in Ghana. We believe they are an institution. Yedi buo ni bibia momo. Chale we dey pray say them go do their jobs because 2024 na obi antimi kwotona aba no mrefe na everybody go know say it has been free and fair. Here we go again. If you are not following Ghana Talks Radio on all our social media, then what are you doing? Come on, just click on subscribe on our YouTube Ghana Talks Radio, and of course follow us on Instagram at Ghana Talks Radio. Same on Facebook, Ghana Talks Radio. Go on our website www.ghanatalksradio.com. We got every new thing, every latest news right there. Go on Play Store and also go on Apple. You know, you can download our apps and listen to us wherever you are. The name is Ras Ella Baby, the only Rasta without dreadlocks. I'm here with my wonderful producer DJ Rock. Was he CD and Kennedy? So we feeling Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for sticking and staying with me. And we out. Here we go again.
Keep watching Ghana Talks Radio. Gang, gang, pow. So I'm in love with my bestie, and I don't know what to do. Edinia ABOCHI, and you're listening to Ghana Talks Radio. Stay tuned. Hallelujah.
I'm Miriam Holasi Tojago, Miss Ghana 2022, and this is Ghana Talks Radio. Keep listening.
Hi, my name is Dapper Jaden, and keep on listening to Ghana Talks Radio.
Hey, what up, people? This is Cubicle, aka Mr. Grind Don't Stop, aka Top Boy, and this is Ghana Talks Radio. Peace and love. Keep it locked. Love.
It's your boy Malcolm Nuna, and you are watching Ghana Talks Radio. Do not touch the dial or your finger gonna get burnt.
Hey, what's up? My name is Jay Foley. Yes, and you're live on Ghana Talks Radio. That's what's up, yeah?
Ghana Talks Radio. I was okay. I'm now about to be a sharp. I'm first so what's Ghana Talks Radio?
One more what when I'm a chasteno, it's like dead, it's like dead. Keep listening, Ghana Talks Radio. Keep it locked. Aye, it's like dead.
I don't know, radio no more Kasana Muti. Yes, TV. If you are not don't go watch the other station. The station is Ghana Talk Radio. I first I confirm it, but don't forget to add with find fun to the
Yo, what's up? It's your boy DJ Breezy. Keep watching Ghana Talks Radio.
Hi, my name is Parents Music, and keep on listening to Ghana Talks Radio. Beautiful.